A slight chance of a pop-up shower, rumble of thunder, not a big deal, and maybe less of a chance than we had yesterday. There's just not a lot of instability to work with. Tomorrow, though, gusty storms are possible, maybe severe weather, especially as we get into dinner time right through sunset. And this is all part of a cool change on Friday. Highs near 70, some places staying in the 60s only. We are at 67 degrees currently in Cleveland at 68, 72 in St. Louis. Storm Prediction Center says much of the country may have a pop-up shower or storm with the threat of severe weather focusing on the plains here. North Platte, probably a slight risk of severe weather even into Omaha. So this first front doesn't have a lot of energy to work with, only a 20% chance of rain for us today. Tomorrow, look at the big energy from the west moving in. Slight risk of severe weather for Chicago and even northwest Indiana tomorrow. So when we look at futurecast at lunchtime tomorrow, maybe a pop-up shower or storm, but getting into the evening, a more organized line sets up west of us, marches through here. This is midnight, so it could be a loud evening of thunderstorms tomorrow. In the meantime, today it's just an isolated chance. 85 will be the high temperature, so still steamy out there. Then for tonight, a slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm. Overnight lows will be holding right around 67 degrees. Then as we expand things out and look at this big change, the steam and the heat all goes away on Friday. I know thousands and thousands of people will be packing into the city for all kinds of summer fun and especially Lollapalooza. And it's going to be odd, Derek, to have temperatures only around 70 or the upper 60s on Friday. Usually that event, everyone's dripping and just boiling over, so it's going to be cool. And take the kids out to play today because it's going to be a nice day.
It is, yeah.
You know, you might have a shower or a thunderstorm, but it's so small. It's only a 20% chance that we would see that activity. Otherwise, a little haze in the sky. The reason for that, all the steam and humidity that's around. We are seeing those dew point temperatures rising, and that means a lot of humidity building in. You know, the Climate Prediction Center, looking through the month of August, has Chicago and the Great Lakes region with an estimate of slightly above average temperatures for the month, but definitely above here for the area in red, including Billings and parts of North and South Dakota, even reaching closer to the Twin Cities with above average temperatures for the month. So for today, as I mentioned, a stray storm, about a 20% chance. Strong storms are possible tomorrow, especially with the heat of the day late in the day. And then that front will pass through. Cool changes on the way for Friday. As I mentioned, those dew point temperatures rising to 69 degrees now in Valparaiso, 68 Joliet. When we start pushing near 70, that means it feels tropical outside. Our current temperature is 81 degrees for the air, 74 in Green Bay, 78 in the Twin Cities, and 80 degrees in Columbus. So thunderstorm outlook today from the Storm Prediction Center. Yes, a pop-up chance for many parts of the country, but the focus for severe weather will be here in the plains. A slight risk for North Platte and marginal risk reaching into Omaha. So really our threat today is just a pop-up thunderstorm along this first front. It doesn't have a lot of energy to work with. But tomorrow, this wave will move in and we will have a slight risk for severe thunderstorms, especially as we reach the peak daytime heating. So looking at futurecast tomorrow at noon, we could see pop-up showers and storms. Getting a little better organized here as we reach into dinner time with this squall line all ahead of that front. It'll be pushing through. This is 9:30 at night, and then by midnight push through Friday. A cool wraparound cloudy day for us. Temperatures by then only in the 60s. So it's steamy today with that isolated storm chance. Then for tonight, keeping that storm chance in, 67 for the low. So really unsettled between now and the time that front passes, but the height of the storm chance being tomorrow, anytime between about 4 and midnight as that front passes, and then Friday only near 70, some places in the 60s. Saturday looks gorgeous, and then a few thunderstorms on Sunday. But, you know, we're reaching into that Lollapalooza weekend, and usually that is a steamy place. But Friday's going to be weird with 60s.
Bring the jacket there.
As long as I don't get rained out.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, they'll dodge a few on Thursday and then on Sunday, but Friday and Saturday look good.
Thanks, Mary Kay.